Creepers have got a bad reputation. I'm not talking about rapists, kidnappers, serial killers, stalkers, or the community management team. I'm talking about the common, everyday garden variety of harmless creeper. You know the type of person I'm talking about. The sort of well-meaning, slightly shy person who develops a crush on you, thinks about you all day long, but never quite has the nerve to approach you. So they just watch you, creepily, finding excuses to be wherever you are, pretending to do something so they can creepily observe your every move, whilst feeling longing in their hearts and probably feeling something else down their pants. Male or female, at some point we will all experience either having our own creeper or being one. I might, for example, have a creeper watching me right now, keeping an eye on my every move, creeping around me, trying to see what I'm up to. Okay, let's not fucking kid ourselves. I have a few people doing that at the moment, and they're all in the elite task force. And they're not really creepers. They're fucking stalkers. There is a difference, but I digress. What I'm talking about are genuine, harmless, well-intentioned creepers. The kind of person who's been working up the courage to declare their undying love to you since 2011. The sort of person who cares about you very deeply, will always have your best interests at heart and will always watch over you, maybe literally, even though you've probably barely ever even spoken to them. And if you did, they were probably too nervous to speak and just mumbled and looked at their shoes. Having a creeper isn't really as bad as it's cracked up to be. It's a bit like being in a committed, loving, obsessive, full-time relationship. Only nobody got round to telling you about it yet. So why am I talking about creepers? And what does this all have to do with Global Event Ambush? Well, let's take a look at the modifiers and see why. Ambush. Agents deal increased damage whilst creeping. Covert ambush. Agents lose health whilst not creeping. Strategic ambush. All of the above, and agents lose health when creeping near witnesses. So what is the best way to approach this global event, and what tactics shall we employ? Well, basically, the key to success in ambush is you need to unleash your inner creeper. Given my vast and extensive knowledge of creeping on girls, I can say with absolute certainty that the exact same tactics and techniques that have proven so successful for me over the years will also work perfectly in Global Event Ambush. It's strongly advised that you hide behind cover, use the available concealment and stay very, very still whenever possible, whilst at the same time staying in reasonably close proximity to your victim, target. A perfect example of this in real life is when you're making sure a girl you like gets home safely by walking her home, without her actually knowing. Following her home, I guess, is one judgmental way to describe it. Moving around in the open is always risky, so practice moving from cover to cover in a quick and stealthy manner. The easiest way to do this is simply do quick and discreet cover-to-cover moves between parked cars or available concealment present in the environment. This minimises your exposure and your risk of taking physical damage. This is true both in-game and in real life too. It's also not just about avoiding being spotted by the person you're creeping on. It's also just as important, maybe even more important, that friends, associates and random people in the vicinity don't spot you either. So try and stay away from other people as well. In a random group, just make sure that you keep a healthy enough distance from other players so that they can get on with their private business, and so can you. If you can get inside the mind of a creeper and apply these tried and tested techniques to Global Event Ambush, you will guarantee success. If you can unleash your inner creeper and apply these tactics as I have specifically advised, then you will be a winner, both in-game and in real life. Trust me. Sadly, after you have completed some missions, you can then learn the final and most important lesson about being a creeper. Head down to the base of operations and buy some superior global event caches, open them up and experience the familiar and crushing feeling of disappointment, because just like any creeper, it's highly unlikely that you are ever going to get the thing that you want. And whatever gear item that you find in the cache, it's almost certainly not the one that you desire. I hope you find my tactical guide on Global Event Ambush useful this weekend. If not, then you could always just do what I do in every fucking global event. Relentlessly YOLO into Hudson fucking refugee camp, with zero cunting fucks to give about tactics, and just tear a new arsehole through the place whilst crunching caffeine pills and choking back the cheapest fucking energy drink you can find, with 3 other bitter, angry, random cunts doing exactly the same thing as you. You'll average about 1,000 global events credits every 6 minutes. You can let your mind go completely blank. You'll just need to take a break once an hour to piss. And after about a day, you probably won't even bother to get up to do that. But I hope at least you all enjoy the experience of trying to unleash your inner creeper this global event. And perhaps next time, late at night, when you look out of your bedroom window and it's pouring down with rain and you see light reflecting off a couple of eyes peeping through the bushes, perhaps be more understanding and show some compassion. Perhaps even go down and take them out a hot drink. Nah, actually just call the police. No, seriously, just call the fucking police. Maybe fire off a couple of warning shots in the air too. Don't fuck around. Anyway, for now, good luck, and may the best creeper win.